Good afternoon and welcome to 11 Alive News at 4. I'm Jonathan Martin.
And I'm Faith Jesse, and a woman says that it was her daughter and granddaughter who were found dead inside of the Aragon home Tuesday afternoon. That is about an hour northwest of Atlanta. And right now, police are still investigating the circumstances around their deaths.
Yeah, a lot of questions. And while she wasn't ready to talk on camera today, she tells our Chase Howell they're just now trying to make sense of it all. That's also what we heard from neighbors and police.
The glass front door to this small town home remains partially shattered Wednesday afternoon, the shards laying in pieces across the front porch, a symbol of the way much of Aragon is feeling after learning about the tragedy that occurred inside Tuesday afternoon.
To know something like this happened in that house, it's heartbreaking. I know my wife and I barely slept last night.
Leslie Lobo lives across the street and couldn't understand why police were trying to break into her neighbor's home. But hours later, she'd get her answer as two bodies were pulled from it.
Our neighbors are the kindest neighbors that we've had. It's actually a deep loss for us because they're our favorite neighbors in the whole neighborhood. Role models, loving family, all-American family. Sweet as pie.
The chief of police says this tragedy goes far beyond here on Walnut Street, but touches all 2,000 people that live here in Aragon.
This is still one of the few towns in Georgia where everyone knows each other and speaks to everyone on a regular basis. So it deeply affects our community.
I caught up with Chief John Tortosa when he was driving by the house to check on things. And while he couldn't offer up any information as the investigation is being handled by GBI, he's asking people not to spread what they hear through the grapevine.
We ask people not to spread any rumors or any false facts at this time, just because it could hinder the investigation and it may make it a lot harder on the families that are affected by this tragedy.
That was our Chase Howell reporting for us. By the way, tonight at 6:30 in the parking lot of Aragon Baptist Church, the pastor will be holding a community prayer to lift up the family involved and the community after yesterday's tragedy.